Hello and welcome to D&D with High School Students Season 4. I am here with the Medusas. And as you guys recall, you were in camp, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
On your way back to the capital with a cavalry and wagon trains and plenty of reinforcements. Safer on the road in the middle of nowhere than someone snug in a bed in the city. Or so you think. During the last watch, Jordan, you may recall rolling a die. And that number
Was not very high.
was not very high. That rhymes. Good job.
Thanks.
So, without further ado, I would challenge you to make a perception check.
Here we go. You can do it. 16.
You notice movement near the tent in which Capella is sleeping.
Is there anybody, like, any of them right next to me?
They're all sleeping. You're on the last watch.
Okay.
There are other people, like soldiers and stuff, milling about because it's the last watch, so some of them are like quietly getting out the kitchen supplies for
Okay.
breakfast. And
I'm gonna sneak very quietly to where she's
make
going.
a stealth roll.
Okay, this is not good. Natural 1!
In the darkness,
Oh no.
even though you have dark vision.
Nope.
Oh, you don't. Perfect. You're like, what's that over there? And you trip and like stumble, but like catch yourself, but it is clearly not stealthy.
Okay, well then I'll just whip out my warhammer and, like, swing open the flap of the tent.
You open the tent.
Yes.
You see movement near the bedroll where Capella is sleeping. Like imagine a sleeping bag and
Okay.
like this.
Okay.
Like something's moving around near Capella's sleeping bag.
I'm gonna...
Hit her with a hammer?
Yes. No. I'm gonna use thaumaturgy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna whistle extremely loud. Just like a straight whistle.
Okay. All of you hear this
Yeah,
whistle
to
that
wake you
wakes
guys
you
up.
up. You particularly hear this really loud whistle. Like somebody just blew a whistle in your ear. And you're like, huh! And you feel something like moving around under your sleeping bag. You're like, what the? And something's tugging at you.
I was gonna reach down and grab.
You feel something where you normally would have kept something very valuable, but there's a void of space there.
And I shoot him like, oh no!
Is there still something next to you? Is there still something
Just,
moving?
Tear open the sleeping bag.
Roll perception.
Just start swinging it.
So you 10, that's it total?
Yeah.
Well, you notice first of all that like it's still dark out. So you're a little disoriented. It's like you've been asleep, you just woke up. You see the outline of your friend, you have dark vision, so you see the outline of your friend Areia, but you don't see anything else in the tent with you. Except you notice that like the end of the flap, like where the tent meets the ground, like something ruffles under there. Like towards the outside.
I was like, Aria, Dad, there's something. It's gone. I can't.
Okay, I'm just gonna go running.
Okay, you run out of the tent.
Yes.
Pause. You guys are all awakened by this loud whistle. That's it.
Did we see anything?
Nope, you're in one of the long tents, and you heard this whistle from like maybe 20, 25 feet away. Like you know where you heard it from outside, but you don't hear anything else. But then like moments later, you hear like the voice of Capella go like, Areia, it's there, go, run. And you hear like flutterings of tents.
Can I run?
All right, so
As
you
well.
you like peek out of the tent, and you have dark vision, right?
Yes.
So you see Areia stumble out of the tent, like she's got her hammer and she's got like her basic outfit on, and she's like looking around the tent furiously, like running around it. Make a perception roll.
I have decent perception. 20.
Okay.
Plus 10.
You see a small figure hauling ass north, just tearing ass away from like. So like you come out of that tent over there and you see this little figure running.
Can I run after it?
You could.
All right, I will.
Okay. You're not naked, but like you're basically wearing your pajamas.
Cool.
Do you get anything with you, or do you just go?
my weapon. so-
Okay. You guys see her look out, and she like darts back in and grabs her weapon and then runs out. What do you guys do?
Same thing.
Okay.
I want to alert like nearby like guards to like help.
What are you alerting them? What do you say? Do you tell them when you duck back in to get your weapon?
I didn't think to, but I mean I could.
Okay. I'll retcon that. Go ahead.
Hey, follow me. Something's taking the thing. We gotta go.
Okay, I'm just gonna go running after
Okay.
him.
So you guys are waking up. You're getting your stuff. You're alerting people around, and you're like, what do you say?
There's appears to be some kind of monster.
Your guess is as good as anyone else's because you didn't actually see the thing. So you're able to run over to the campfire and grab like a stick that was in there and have a makeshift torch.
Okay, can I see the
But-
thing that she was telling me about?
So by the time you do that, she runs past you and do you point out like
Yeah.
the direction it was going in?
Yeah, I point.
Okay, so you look and you're like torchlight, no chance. You got like 30 feet of visibility. You don't see anything even 60 feet away. You don't even see 60 feet. You just know the direction it ran in.
Are horses nearby?
There are, but they're not saddled up and ready to ride. They're like corralled.
Dang.
So what do you do, Sleepy?
I am also gonna grab the weapon and just follow them. And I do want to like actually like visibly look and see like, oh,
It's gone.
so we're just gonna try to bolt with them.
Okay. So all of you are running that way.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I to assume that you're running as fast as you possibly can?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. How spread out are you?
I'm probably first, right? Because
Yeah.
that's the one that started running
And I'm
first.
right behind you because I was already outside ready to go.
Are you a rogue?
Yes.
Do you have the ability to dash on your cunning action?
I
Sure
believe,
do.
yeah, cunning action, bonus action.
So
dash.
you are able to go faster than everyone else, like by a lot.
Okay.
Okay.
Because basically every round you can run 90 feet and they can only run 60 feet, more or less.
Awesome.
Like if you blow your full action running, you could do 90.
Well, my speed's 35.
Oh,
Yeah, but-
so
Oh, okay.
I know
but you're
super
dash.
fast.
So yeah. So you within like a minute, you're way ahead of them. You guys that are in the back more, are you running kind of single file or in a group, or do you spread out? Like how are you running? I need to know kind of your general approach.
I'm probably gonna be, I guess, in the middle of everybody, just running as fast as possible, booking it
After her?
after
Yeah.
her.
Okay.
And then I'm probably in front of them because I was already out and like had my stuff, and I was just as soon as she went, I was following her
Okay.
tail.
I'm gonna try to run like not straight behind, but kind of
Outward.
more outward, trying to see.
How
if
far away?
there's
30 feet? 50?
Yeah.
Okay.
30.
Are the guards being aware?
Yeah.
Like, they want to help? Or-
Yeah, they're like, whoa, can we help? What's going on?
Can you alert the captain?
Yes, we will, certainly.
Right now, go.
And they run off. And one of the other servants is like lights a torch, and he's like, I can help. Look, if you want. He's like, yeah, well. Like 3 of the other kitchen staff are willing to go out there, so they grab torches and they start running out there.
All right.
Okay. You have to make another perception roll after about 10 rounds of running.
It's a lot of running.
Come on, man.
That's 20.
You see something small, about the same size and shape as what you saw before, but it's not on the ground anymore. It's flying away. It has wings and it's flying away. And it's probably 150 feet up and diagonally in front of you.
Can anyone fly?
No,
You could see it.
Can I?
if I could see it, I could do
You
something.
could see it
but I
in the
don't see
sky.
it.
Like the moon's kind of got it backlit, and you just see this little like silhouette flying away.
Since I'm an arcane trickster, can I try and like hit it with like a spell?
Yeah, what's your range?
Ooh, that's a good question. All right, this might take a hot second. Does anyone
Okay.
else have spells that
How
they can
far
I'm
is it?
pretty sure 120
You
feet is your range.
would
on
figure from
spellcasting.
her it's about 150 feet away.
I think
Oh.
isn't your spellcasting like 120 feet?
I think it depends on the spell, and Ray of Frost would be probably.
I know someone who has that kind of range.
Who? Do you? Oh,
Don't you?
You have like.
You're
Are
like
you
in
there
the
yet?
back.
Yeah, that's true. He's bringing up the rear with
Aw.
the
Oh,
enforcement.
it's 60 feet. Okay,
people.
that's not much at all.
Okay, how far behind her are we or him?
What's your range
Uh,
on your? Didn't you pick the invocation that gives you distance, or did you take the repelling blast? Which
Black Eldritch Blast. No.
This is no bueno, guys.
so? But what invocations do you have that
It's
go with Eldritch blast?
Firebolt is
If I
120.
could, if I could have rolled on my
You said it's
perception,
150?
seen it. I have hold person.
You want to try firebolt?
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Okay.
Wait.
Do it. Smoke them out of the sky.
Smoke 'em out of the sky.
It's a long shot, so you have disadvantage.
Oh no.
So you take the higher
Yeah,
or
it
the
is
lower
actually.
of the
It's-
two rolls.
Wait.
Oh wait.
That's a. Oh, that's not good. That's a 6 off the bat. 18. Okay.
Okay, so the 6. Now, add in your
That's.
factors and see if that.
So I would just add intelligence, correct? 'Cause
What's your spell attack modifier?
spellcasting ability is that's intelligence.
Yeah, but what's the spell attack modifier?
Proficiency plus intelligence. Right.
Look on your spell sheet. Didn't I have you write it down?
Oh, 8 plus proficiency.
That's the spell save DC. It's this.
Proficiency plus intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have 6. 12. That's not great.
12 total?
Yeah.
Not enough.
Okay.
You shoot the firebolt. You see it skyrocket in the air, and it seems to like fizzle out maybe 30 feet short of the flying thing. But you do notice something. You notice the thing turn around. Start flying back towards you guys.
Oh no.
Well, that's a little more.
How far
Yo, we
behind?
gotta prepare, guys.
Yeah, how far behind are we?
Did you stop to fire? You would have had to slow your run.
Yeah.
So you guys can see her up ahead.
Okay.
Nah, not you. People with dark
Wait, but I
vision
gotta
can
go-
see her up ahead. She's about 60 feet ahead of you guys. But like you're still like, but you did see this like this
Flare.
flaming thing shoot up into the air and then like fizzle out.
Okay.
Ow.
So I'm just gonna keep running until I reach him.
Okay. So your let's see. This is
I'm
gonna be
there.
your mini.
Yes.
Okay, so let's say you're running this way, they kind of catch up with you. Except Andria, rip. So you guys, sorry, DJ was
He's
kind of
getting
in the
actual
middle,
help.
and you guys were flanking. All right, so you kind of get to this point. They catch up to you. You see this thing coming, flying down, this little thing, and now you see fire coming at you.
Uh-oh.
It looks like a firebolt,
Oh, wait,
like the
wait,
same
wait.
spell that you fired,
Oh no, that's not good.
except it's coming and it splits off, and now there's 4 of them.
Oh.
In what direction are they going towards?
Everybody roll initiative. D D D D D.
Okay.
It's the initiative song. Yay!
9.
I mean, that was like a plot. But
9.
Ooh, that's not bad.
Mine's terrible.
9.
11.
I usually roll pretty darn horribly, so
A whole 2.
18. Anybody beat an 18?
20.
Ooh.
You see the firebolt coming. What do you do?
Can I dodge?
You sure can.
All right.
So that means it'll have disadvantage on its attack against you. You'll be taking evasive defensive maneuvers. All right. Anybody have a 19, 18, 17, 16, 15?
16.
Okay, I'll get to you in a second. So, disadvantage on you. It misses. You're like, huh! And you jump for cover, and the firebolt explodes on the ground next to you. Why am I rolling twice? What's your AC?
14.
It explodes next to you, but doesn't hit you. What's your AC?
16.
It explodes next to you, but doesn't hit you. 4 firebolts just go and hit the ground next to you guys.
Nice.
Now it's your turn.
Can I look towards it to see like a better image of what it is?
Yeah, it's weird. It kind of looks like you can't quite sense what color it is in the lack of light, but it kind of looks like a small child, perhaps, with wings,
Oh.
and it has reddish skin, and it's flying kind of at you, and it just shot a firebolt out of its hand, and it has something else in its other hand.
Gosh darn.
Well, can I get how far away it is?
Yeah, it's about 120 feet
Okay.
right now.
Can I move towards it as close as possible?
Yes, you can move 30 feet and still attack.
Okay. So
Now it's 90 feet in the air away from you.
That really didn't help me. So, can I just yell at it?
Yeah. In what language?
Gnomish,
Okay.
fiddly dee. Go away.
Whip what we want.
Roll intimidation.
$16.
It abruptly turns and banks and starts flying away.
Wait,
Why did you do that?
Wait, no! So we need to attack it again because it's gonna come back, right?
It's banking.
It's leaving.
All right. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. All right. You way ahead, like 2 football fields ahead. You see a skyrocket go off and then more fires, and you're like, that's funny. There's a strange light show going on far away. Do you pick up the pace?
Yeah, I decided
Okay.
to
Yeah.
investigate.
The human followers with the torches are behind you, and they're like, "We're coming, sire." Come. All right. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
I want to try. I want to try to shoot at it with the longbow. Or is it too far?
Fire away. As it arcs, it comes within your longbowish range.
Not 20.
Really?
Ooh.
What?
Spicy.
Wow. All right.
That's sick.
Okay.
So using the Bill Allen damage alternative scoring system, the automatic 8 for the longbow damage, plus roll another d8.
Eight.
Ooh. Plus your dex. What's your dex bonus?
The +2.
Yeah, so that's 4. So that's 20. So you see your arrow strike true, and this thing's and starts to fall. The wings stop flapping, and now it's falling. Were you last?
Yes.
Okay, what do you do?
Okay. How far away is it from me right now?
Probably still, it banked, but it's still if this all happened kind of consecutively, it's still about 110, 120 feet away.
Okay, and is it currently still going that way?
So it was yeah, and then,
Yeah, and then it got hit. Is it? It's going down.
but
Okay.
it's not like it doesn't just drop.
Yeah,
it's,
slowly
kind of
okay. I'm gonna use my movement to run up,
okay,
and then I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on it.
okay. What's your range?
I know, that's what I'm looking up right now. 60 feet?
Nope.
No. Oh, wait, I have a short bow, so. Does a short bow
You could
count?
fire a short bow at
Yes.
disadvantage, I think, at that range.
Okay. Let's go. 19 or natural 1. No.
Twing.
I'm not doing well today.
Okay, top of the order. It starts flapping again and trying to fly away. You're up.
Well, I wasn't very hopeful last time. So, this time, in Giant, we're gonna yell at him to get over here because you look like Cupid's special cousin.
Okay. Roll that intimidation again.
11.
You're not sure if it didn't hear you or if it's just disobeying you, but it continues struggling to fly away from you guys.
I'm just gonna have to hand it off to somebody else.
It could be. All right, were you next?
I think, yeah, I'm around.
Okay, go.
All right, I'm gonna try and shoot at it with the short bow. Is that- all right. Am I at disadvantage or just regular?
Yes, disadvantage.
Okay. That's no bueno. Okay.
Pew.
That's.
The arrow flies off into the night.
Oh, darn.
Back to you.
I gave it a shot.
He's still running.
Okay.
He's like a football field away.
Nice.
All right.
Making it.
I'll
Yeah.
try another shot with the longbow. See if I can nail him like one last time.
Okay. If you roll another natural 20, I'd be like, God damn it, Jenny.
11.
Ruining my campaign. You miss.
And then I get the 2 attacks, right?
Uh-huh.
Fighter.
Fire off another bow.
Okay. 16.
You miss.
What?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Damn.
Still flying away.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue to run after it. And I'm trying to. I don't think I have anything that actually. Give me one more. Please tell me this is. No, it's 60 feet. It's more than 60 feet away from me, isn't it? Okay. I'll go with my short bow again, I guess, because I've got nothing else.
You can do it.
Nope, that's another 1. I'm not having a good day.
Oh man.
Sorry. You you see more like things happening and you hear sounds, but it's still pretty far away, so you're still booking.
All right.
Okay, so top of the order, it continues flying away.
Can I join Jordan in just chasing it?
Yeah.
And just
No,
trying
we're
to
You
get
just start
chasing
running,
it.
following it. Okay.
Yeah.
You're running. Try not to trip in the nighttime, so you're like looking up, following it, looking down. You know, it's kind of rough terrain, not difficult, but just, you know, there's sticks and tree roots and stones.
All right. Well, I can dash as a bonus action. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot at it.
All right, so you're gonna run 35, dash another 35, and then shoot.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's still a disadvantage or no?
With a longbow?
Short.
No. With a short bow, it's still disadvantage.
Come on, little short
Oh.
bow. That was a nat 20, but I'm at disadvantage.
It was a nat 20.
That's
If
okay.
you rolled 2 nat 20s, then the paladin
That's
dice would be supporting your cause.
That's 18 with the modifiers and such.
18 might hit. Hold on.
I got a shot, guys.
Plot twist has got 1 HP left. We're just
Yeah.
chasing it.
Roll 1d6 and add your dex bonus for
Heck.
damage.
Yeah.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do
I'm
it.
gonna get this out of here. It's
Sure you don't want to yell at it? That did a lot.
gonna do this. That did a lot. I might need help. Okay, I got it. Okay, 26. And then plus 4, 9. 9 damage.
29. Again, it
It's still going.
It's just like doing
hanging
like a
in there.
spastic flap attempt.
Just die.
It's hanging in there.
You do, with your high perception, notice that it's leaking. Like there's blood.
We're so close.
But it's
So
continued
close.
to fly. All right, Jenny.
All right, let's take another.
Are you running after it first, though?
Do you run? Do you move 30 and then shoot?
Yeah.
Okay, if you move 30 and then shoot, then you're not at disadvantage anymore because you're within longbow range.
All right. 14.
Nope. Twing. Miss.
Still gonna keep running. Still gonna short bow it.
Rubble. Run. Disadvantage.
Yep, here we go. Okay. Nope, that doesn't hit.
Okay. You're running.
Yes.
You haven't seen any sparks or, flames recently, so you're like, oh, what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay. Top of the order. You notice it fly up and then like fall and then fly again.
So how close am I currently? Closing in?
So you're right at that edge of 100. Well, after it flies again though, you'd be at 120.
Okay. Still gonna have to keep trying to get closer.
Okay. All right.
Alright, so I'm gonna do basically what I did last time. So I can dash 35, move 35, and then shoot.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that. This is short bow, so still disadvantage.
35 plus 30, 70. No.
That's pretty
come
fancy.
on,
I like that.
You're in range.
Okay.
You're within 80 feet of it now.
Come on, little short bow, bro. Oh, that sucked.
Boing.
Yeah,
Okay.
I tried.
All right. So if I run and then I shoot.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't look right now.
Natural 20!
He just healed himself, Jenny. All right. How much damage? Roll the d8.
Oh my gosh.
Another 8.
You hear the sound of a splat up ahead near some rocks.
I just wanna dash.
Go get that
I
orb.
gotta get my orb.
Let me set up the rocks.
Uh-oh.
You guys can.
Okay.
We'll play this out with the terrain.
There's no way there's another calendar.
Dude, that'd be fun.
Rocks. Rocks. Rocks.
You don't want to really warm down with all your yelling.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Who would be the first to get there?
I think me, right? Because if I was in short bow range.
Yes.
Shoot.
Yeah, and then him and I were at the same.
Speedy boy.
Yeah, we were just running because we can't do anything.
I mean, I didn't really do much either. You're the one that actually like.
Try.
You
He
show up and you're
listened,
like,
he listened the first
what
time.
did I miss?
Listen the first time.
That's where.
So I was like, okay, he's gonna listen again.
Maybe he only speaks
Oh,
Gnomish, DJ. You know
Amity.
that?
But you know.
Ooh,
So you
that's
get there
fancy.
first, and you see the corpse there of this little red demon child, I guess you would say.
Was it actually a child? Because I'm gonna feel kind
No.
of bad.
How close do you get to it?
Like right next to it.
Okay.
That's probably a
So-
bad idea, huh? That's fine.
No, it's fine. We're full of bad
Oh,
ideas.
So you crawl up this rock, and you see now, and it looks about the size of not a baby, more like a 3 to 4 year old. But it's definitely not human. It has red skin, it has pointed ears, it has fangs, claws, and wings. And you notice that like it in its left hand, it like clenched in its left hand, it seems to be holding something. And it's definitely dead. There's black blood all over the place.
I'm gonna grab the thing clenched in his hand.
Okay. You open the hand, and in it you see an orb about the size of a billiard ball, and it's swirling with kind of a orange reddish color. And when you pick it up, it looks like it's somehow like alive inside. Like it's not like, oh, this looks colorful. Like it's literally when you look inside, it's a little bit translucent, and it's like there's energy inside of it.
Well, that's horrifying. Well, is there anything else I noticed about the little demon child, or is that about it?
You notice that its blood is like a darkish color.
All right,
Not much else.
I'll start carrying the object and dragging the corpse towards you guys, just in case I'm missing something.
You bring it down from the rocks, and about that time, by the time you've kind of investigated this stuff, everybody gets there. And even a few minutes later, Andria
Hey
gets
guys,
there.
what's going on?
So you guys see this small red demonish child thing with wings that's clearly dead, very limp.
Oh God, it's another one of those. Does it look like the ones from when we were
Kind
also...
of, but older. Not a baby. The ones that you saw look like little babies. Like this looks like older.
So have you encountered things of this kind before?
Yeah, when we first found that, the little red orb, that's our special thing, the one that I had been carrying. And when we first found it deep in the dungeons of another temple, it was the person who held it, these demon babies just like popped out of their chest. And those were terrible. Those also lit on fire after we killed them. So
Oh no!
I would recommend not standing right next to that, but I don't know.
So why do they want the orb? Is there?
We have no particular idea of what these things are or why they've wanted this orb. The one thing we do know is that it's associated with fire and the fire god. What is it again? Deepa. Each one of these orbs, they have an element. So, as far as we know, this is the fire one. This is the only one we have. We're looking for more for the other elements.
Okay.
But
You hear this scream from somewhere up in the night sky.
oh,
I don't like that.
What was that, guys?
Did that orb get bigger?
Wait, what?
okay. Whatever it is, we need to put that away. And I'm just gonna hold.
Okay. Take it.
Roll perception.
Okay.
Just over.
18.
11.
17.
15.
Everybody you at a 15 or higher, you see something flying. It looks like pretty far away.
Oh gosh.
Oh God.
It's flying towards
Are we
you.
running
Is it
or are
the
we
same thing?
staying?
You're not sure. It's kind of far away. It's hard to tell.
Let's stay.
We're staying?
We'll take it down.
Okay.
We do have to make sure to keep this safe though.
Okay, you
Okay.
keep. Well, actually, you're the one that's been
Actually,
hitting.
here.
Should someone who
Here.
can't do a lot of damage keep it safe, or
Well, you
would
do
you
if
still?
you-
like
I'm the
to-
hardest
It
to
doesn't
hit
seem
here,
as
I
this
think.
like the same thing. It
Yeah,
looks
okay.
bigger. Like
I'm
you're looking at the wings flapping,
It's
and the
bigger.
wings are like quite bigger.
Okay.
Is it red?
It's hard to tell, but it's closing in pretty fast. Like it looked like it was flying around, and now it's just like dive bombing.
Can I shoot at it?
Sure.
I'm gonna take the orb and I'm gonna pocket it.
I'll let each one of you do one action.
All right.
So you're gonna shoot at it. Go ahead.
So that's 13, 20.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Roll damage.
Short bows D6.
Oh, you were short bowing.
Yes. Is it
You have to roll a
disadvantage?
disadvantage.
Okay, what did I get? I got 13, right?
Yes. You rolled the third.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I got a 14, so cool.
Okay.
It's 9 damage.
Okay. Your short bow seems to hit. What do you do?
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Go ahead and roll.
Eldritch Blast.
Oh god.
Oh no.
2.
You're not at disadvantage because you're range, but that's still a miss.
I'm just gonna go. ha! And chop the head off of the dead baby.
Okay.
Start peeling everything off of the head.
I hate that.
You chop the head off. Proceed.
I'm also just gonna fire with the longbow.
Okay. You are within range.
So that's a 12.
Miss. What do you do?
I have nothing to attack it with, so I'm gonna take the orb that she gave me, and I'm just gonna make sure that it's like on my person, like
You
protected.
tuck it into your pajamas.
Yes. Yeah, I do.
Flying in from far, far above
Oh.
is a
Yeah.
large, red, winged, demonish creature. And you guys see something shoot out in front of it. And it's this flaming orb that starts to get bigger and bigger and explodes right amidst you. Everybody make a saving throw.
Which
Should
kind
we
of
have,
saving throw?
Well,
Dex?
this would be
Dex?
this would be a
Dex.
Dexterity.
Yes, it's a dexterity saving throw.
7.
Natural 20. Let's go.
You need to beat a 14.
Okay, I'm good.
Yeah, I didn't.
Well,
19.
8.
No! No! Should we have run? We probably should have run. I'm sorry.
You shot.
I'm
I mean, hey,
sorry.
we're here now.
I brought the cavalry.
I got this
I
head.
thought we could
Okay,
do it.
You brought
so
two
who made and who failed?
I made it.
I failed, he failed, he
failed.
failed.
We made it.
It's okay.
Fireball
It'll
time.
be good. It'll be fine.
Oh God. Fireball time. Don't worry.
28,
I'm a
31,
cleric.
34,
I'm medic.
and 8 is 42. So those of you who failed take 42 hit points of damage. Those of you who succeeded take 21.
21?
That's fine.
Holy crap.
That's fine.
Wait.
That's fine.
After
Can I
firing off the fireball, it continues to dive in.
Can uncanny dodge apply to this by any chance? Because I saw it coming.
I believe it could.
So 21 is halved.
Again, have. Look at you.
I think you can. I know you can with normal things.
Gotcha.
I don't see why you couldn't do it with spells.
Damn, alright.
Yeah, I'll let that fly.
Awesome. So how much damage then? Because it's
You're
21.
almost dead.
Do you
Oh,
round
Ten.
up or down?
Almost
Okay,
dead.
10. Thank you.
I have 26.
And as this thing
Okay, so
flies
now-
in, having blown up a fireball in front of you, we'll find out what's going to happen next
Oh!
on the Medusas.